And you're 16 books ahead of your reading challenge on Goodreads out of 100 books. I'm feeling pretty good right now. So many books, and only like 2 or 4 of them have been like picture children's books, so I'm still like 12 books ahead of schedule, which is ridiculous. Audiobooks, you saved my life. So welcome to Thursday, everyone. Today I listened to And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. It's my first Agatha Christie book that I've ever had the pleasure of reading. And oh my gosh, okay, I need to start off saying that I don't like mystery, and I don't like suspense, and I don't like creepy. Like, all 3 of those things are terrible. I hate them all. They should all go die in a hole together because they're not good. If something is creepy and suspenseful, it kills me. I hate how I feel. I hate how everything is. Like, even reading Nancy Drew mysteries when I was growing up, if they got too suspenseful, I'd always skip ahead and like read the ending and then finish the book. It's really bad. And like Nancy Drew books, they're like 200 pages long and not even that suspenseful, and I could not deal. So even from a very young age, we just didn't get along. And so I read this book, and if you've read And Then There Were None, just know it's extremely creepy and extremely suspenseful. I had no idea what this book was about going into it, which I'm glad about. I don't think it's a book that you need to know what it's about before going into, because I think it just makes it more like, what's going on when you first start, and then like, I picked up right away what was happening and everything, but oh my gosh, from the first couple sentences of the book, I knew I would be creeped out of my mind the whole book, and I guess that's part of the reason why I finished it so quickly. It was just like I needed to finish it quickly, or else my mind would go and explode. Just not good stuff. My rant about this is that if you like mystery or suspense at all and you haven't read this book, that you need to read it. And even if you're not that big of a reader, it's like a really fast read and it's super short. But if you don't like mystery and suspense like me, I'd say you'd probably like yourself better if you didn't read it, because oh my gosh. By the end finally, I was just like, okay, it stopped getting to me as much, because I'm like, I know the end is really close, it's fine, like, but I read my first Agatha Christie book, which I'm really glad about, and I definitely want to read something else by her in the future. She's an author that I really want to read, and I think I'll enjoy, because I really enjoy like murder mystery shows, like at least more fun, lighthearted ones. I like watching some of them with my dad and stuff, but even then, sometimes I skip ahead through the suspenseful stuff. Actually, I usually do, so skip ahead through suspenseful stuff. It's something I've done since I was very young, and I will probably continue to do, and it drives Christopher insane, but you know what? He can get over it, because suspense is not my thing. So I ended up giving the book 4 out of 5 stars because it's really good. If I liked mystery and suspense, I would have loved the book and given it 5 stars. But since I don't, I just like, it was a really good book, but it just wasn't to my taste. It was too much. So anyway, 16 books ahead of schedule though. I'm so proud of myself. And I haven't even been trying. Chris was looking at my Goodreads the other day, and he was looking at his Goodreads too, and I think he said it was like 3 books behind schedule, and I'm like, oh, and I got onto my page, and I'm like, oh, look at that, I'm still like 4 or 5 books ahead of schedule. And he's like, oh yeah, well, look it on there, we've read the same amount of books, so there. He's like, I've already read 2 more than you, and I'm like, honey, I haven't updated my Goodreads in over a month at that point. And he was like, oh, okay. And so I just got on, and I was still like 3 books ahead of schedule, and I just got on, and now I'm 16 books ahead of schedule. One of them was a DNF, but the rest of them I got all the way through, so good for me. But yeah, apparently I've been a reading fiend without even realizing. But it's funny, because if you get on my Goodreads, it's rather ridiculous, because you get on and I'll this is how it looks. It says I finished a book on May 17th, May 18th, May 19th, May 19th, because I've already finished 2 today, and that's pretty much the thing, is I'll go and I finished a book on the 10th, on the 11th, on the 12th, on the 13th. So I'm finishing it about a book a day, and then I'll stop and not listen to anything for like 2 or 3 or 4 days, or a week, or 2 weeks, and then I'll go and listen to a bunch back to back. So, yeah, the only thing is I'm running out of things that I want to listen to on overdrive, which is very sad, because then I'm going to run out, and then I'm not going to have anything to listen to, and then I'm going to get behind on my Goodreads school, even though if I didn't read anything until August, I'm sure I'd still be fine. Okay, anyway, enough of this nonsense, but so many books. I'm really happy about it, even though 4 of the books that I've read in the past month have been 1-star books, because I just didn't like them, but I finished them, so woo! It's like when you get to that point in a book, or in a project, or in a movie, or whatever, and you just, or even a TV show that you don't like it that much, that you've already come so far that you're just like, no, I'm not gonna get this far through it and then give up on it. I have some things like that, some TV shows that I watch where I'm like, I don't even really enjoy this, but like I'm so far that I just need to finish. And that's how I feel about these books sometimes. It's like I've read so much of it that I'm just like, I might as well finish. I might as well find out what happens. Like, might as well. But then there's some books that I've started that I get like 20, 30, 40 pages in, and I'm just like, this is literally crap. This is the worst thing ever. I'm not going to put myself through this. And then I stop. But like if I already get over halfway through the book, then I'll usually keep going. Because I'm listening to it. It really doesn't take me any effort to read it. And then if I start feeling myself get slumpy, then I'll stop. But for these, I just haven't felt slumpy because I'm just like, whatever. I'm already so far done with it that if I just finish it, then I can move on to the next book. Yay! Christopher has the hiccups again.
No, I don't.
You didn't hold your temple, though.
I need to hold my temple.
Are you done hiccuping?
Yes, I'm done hiccuping.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're positive?
That was
totally
fake.
Christopher.
That was fake.
Hold your temple, right here. Where your glasses are, right next to your eye. Hold hard. Continue holding while you swallow. And it worked.
You got water all over me now.
Oh, it didn't work. So Christopher started rereading, and then there were none today as well because
I was inspired.
Yeah.
But, well, she started talking about it, and I was like, I haven't read that book since middle school. I'm going to reread that book. I don't remember anything about. Well, that's not true because I also. It is true. Everything I said was just true, but I remember some little things about it. I think I remember who the killer is, but I can't remember if I'm right or if it was just because I saw the stage production of it as well. My high school did a stage production of it, and like I knew people in there, and like it was really good, and I saw it on all of its all of its nights. I saw all of it. I saw all of the performances of it, and it's really good. And I really enjoyed it a lot.
But you don't know how different that was from the book.
I don't remember how different it was from the book, but I'm really liking it again so far. I'm glad she liked it, besides being creeped out. I can't even imagine what she would think about books that I've read recently, mystery books that I've read recently, because they're way worse than this. I'm going to end the vlog here and make this kind of quick, but been a good night. Worked out, finished this, and really loved it. Can't wait to do a review on it. I'm going to do that as immediately as possible. And I wrote a little bit. I think I wrote around 500 words tonight, and I feel really good. So, besides feeling really good, I also feel like I'm about to die because I'm so tired. And it's not even that late yet. But I guess I should take the hint and get in bed right now before I stay up too late and end up not getting enough sleep tonight. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.